pink. Wow.
Like fancy. You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Hey everybody, it's Beth. Welcome to Infinite Garden. Today I'm here with my beautiful mother. This is Valerie and she is visiting me.
Hello. How are you?
And I thought we would get ready. We're gonna go see the new Wes Anderson movie. Earlier this week, my mom asked me to help her pick out some makeup because it's something that she doesn't wear a lot of and wanted some advice.
That's right.
So I'm gonna talk through some of the stuff I picked out for my mother and we're just gonna get ready and hang out here. So I hope you enjoy. If that sounds good to you, please stay tuned. I'm gonna start with foundation. For my mother, I picked out the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, the OG classic. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with that. It's one of the most famous lightweight foundations on the market. And for my mom, we picked out, what color did we choose? It was Cameo 1CO. Do you think this is a pretty good color?
I thought it was a good color.
Yeah, me too.
And it blended in really nicely. I never know how much to put on.
Not very much.
Is that too much?
I think that's going to be pretty good.
Okay.
I'm going to be using the Chanel Sublimage Le Temps because I bombed through the Jones Road with the foundation and I ordered another one, but before I open that up, I want to use what I have. The Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer has 20 SPF. Do you normally wear much of a sunscreen, Mom?
Yeah, I have Clinique's dramatically different S15 in it.
Okay.
So.
Do you use that most days?
Yeah, because I live in Nevada and I stay out of the sun.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I have under my foundation, I have the Clinique Pep Start, which is a 50 SPF. That's what I use most days. Let me see. That looks really good.
Did I blend that right?
You look beautiful.
Okay. I like it. I like it because it's not heavy looking.
Yeah.
I don't really like to look like I've got a lot of makeup on.
Yep. That's really nice. I think that's why I thought it was good. And what's
Yeah.
nice about the original tinted moisturizer, if you're in the market for one, is that it's not very glowy. It's not very matte, but it's also not shiny. Her newer version has a high degree of glow, and that's not really for everybody.
Oh, yeah,
this
I
one
wouldn't want that.
Right. Looks really good.
Okay.
Yeah, you look
I got it.
fantastic.
Could I get it blended around here so I don't have a mark?
Don't have a big chin mark.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want a little brush just in case? I don't think you need it, but if you wanted to.
I think it seems fine.
I think it looks great.
Okay.
It's a really good match for your skin. Want to do eyebrows?
Sure.
I got my mother's sparse eyebrows, and so we picked.
Mine, I have 4 on this side and 4 hairs on this side.
So I picked out, what was this? This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills.
Brow
It's the one with the
Wiz.
really, it's in taupe. We got it in the color taupe. This is the one with the super precise point. I'm using the Fenty and Brow MVP in ash brown. My brows are a little darker than hers.
I have almost none.
Is that my future? Did you ever have as many as I have?
I had them going all the way across my nose. I had a unibrow when I was a kid.
When did they start going away?
I don't remember exactly, but I plucked them like crazy and I think they just never grew back.
I remember having really thick brows too, and of course growing up in the 90s we had to pluck them all off, so now I'm using hair growth serum to try to get them back. I'm just babying the ones I still have.
I remember, do I get to tell a story?
Oh yeah, that's the whole point. You gotta tell stories.
I was a teacher, and I had a student in my classroom one time. I was substitute teaching, and I went into the 6th grade classroom, and this boy in the front row sat there looking at me for a while, and finally he goes, "She ain't got no brow." You know?
You weren't teaching grammar.
I wasn't teaching grammar.
It's funny. I had a guy one time at a bar look at me and say, "My mom has to draw on her eyebrows too." He's like, "No, you can't have my number." Looking good?
Okay, are those right?
Looking great. Okay, what else did we pick out for you? We picked out this and then, the eyeliner.
And this it's a struggle for me to put on. It is.
Do you think you're going to use it?
I do, but because I really want one.
Yes.
But I have never used one like this, and but it takes me a while. So this is going to be. You can go on.
Well, I'll say so. Last summer, when my mom was visiting, I was letting her use some of my makeup, and she picked up on this Sisley Phyto-Kohl eyeliner and loved it, and then came back and asked for it. This is by far one of the most expensive makeup products, period, that I have, but it's good. It's really, really good. And your eyes are sensitive. And this one is extremely soft and smudgeable. Yeah. And so we went ahead and got my mother one, and then I picked up a new one for myself too. This is in the color 2. It's a brown, kind of a grayish brown. I'm going to use the Natasha Denona Glam palette just to do a simple neutral eye look. I've got a little eye shadow primer on right now.
Yeah, I had to ask Beth to help me because I go into like a place like Sephora and I have no idea what I'm doing. I panic and walk out, you know.
Kind of shut down emotionally. I rearranged my Glam palette into gradients. It comes in a different arrangement, so I actually don't know which colors I'm using. This is the palette where she named things crease, outer lid, inner lid, but I'm using the medium gray shimmer here.
I just want to have a little bit of eyeliner at the base.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, without having a big line or anything.
Yeah, it brings out your beautiful brown eyes. I got my brown eyes from my mom, although I think, yeah, they're the same.
They're about the same.
There's more green in our eyes than we think. You know, sometimes we have brown eyes, but there's a lot of hazily green in there. Kind of nice to bring it out sometimes.
Yeah.
I like shimmer. I feel like it brings a little bit of light to my face, which I like.
I'm gonna sneak one of these over here.
Do it. Do you want to pop a little on? You can.
Yeah, I'll use one of these little brushes.
Let me get you a clean one. You need a clean one. This is a nice brush. That one's clean. What color do you want? I've got every color in the rainbow. You want that color? You go right for it. Just a little brown. So she's going for light brown matte. But you sometimes wear a pale lavender on your eyes. It's really pretty.
I do.
Where do you get that one? Where's that one from?
Oh, that's really...
Is that a drugstore one?
It's a drugstore. Yeah.
We love drugstore makeup.
Almay.
Almay. Let's talk about that one. Yeah, this is beautiful. So what color? Oh yeah, you've gotten a lot of use out of this one.
I just smeared that one on with my finger.
What color? Lilac. My mom likes to use this Almay shade in lilac, and that one's really beautiful on your eyes. It brings out your brown eyes.
I always like color on, you know, but the blue ones, you know, that people remember in the...
Yeah, it's kind of coming back.
They always put that on at dance recitals. The little girls always got this big smear of blue.
I remember.
Eyeshadow.
Oh, I loved it. It was my favorite day of the year. Give me some red lips and some blue eyeshadow. It doesn't matter if I'm 4 years old. Give it to me. My mom's coloring is a little more easy to discern. She's paler and more, I think, obviously cool toned than I am. I'm a little more neutral. My dad is 100% Eastern European and has kind of like a little bit more yellow toned olivey skin. So we don't have the exact same tones. I can tan up a little more. You don't ever, you can tan, but you don't choose to.
Well, I choose not to because I usually end up burning.
Yeah. I'm just a little bit deeper than my mom. Okay. I think I'm good on eyes. Do you want to? Yeah, that looks really good.
Is that okay?
So pretty. Okay, then the other thing my mom wanted to ask about was a good mascara. And what was it that everybody has different mascara needs? What were your mascara needs?
Well, I just wanted to color them without making it look like I've got false eyelashes on or something. I just wanted to get a little color on them. I think I'm too old to have a lot of makeup on.
Sure.
So, you know, I just want a little bit.
We don't love the phrase too old on my channel, but I understand.
Oh, okay.
It's a personal preference. You don't want to look like you have too much makeup on. So what I picked for my mom was my favorite mascara, period. This is my favorite. If I had to choose one mascara for the rest of my life, I would choose this. It's the Clinique High Impact Mascara. I wear it in both black and black brown. For my mom, I chose black brown. Black brown is what I wear every day to the office. I feel like the formula enhances the eyelashes without clumping. Did you feel like that? Mm-hmm. And it doesn't, did you have any flaking or smearing?
No. And I'm really sensitive to, I mean, my eyes will water all day if I have a lot of stuff on. And this makeup, Clinique, seems hypoallergenic.
Yeah, I've never had any irritation.
So it doesn't bother me.
When you had your big sneezing fit last night, did any of it run or smear?
I didn't notice that.
I didn't either. And then when you washed it, it came right off, right? Mm-hmm. I think it's the best. It's my favorite, and it's not terribly expensive. I think it normally sells for $23, and then on Sephora often it'll be half off. So sometimes you can look for a sale and get it for even, you know, $11 at drugstore prices. It's my favorite. I'm using a sample size of Pat McGrath's Fetish Eyes. It's pretty good. It's a little clumpier.
My eyelashes aren't the same on both sides. They're a little sparser on the left.
Why is that, do you think? Any reason?
I don't know.
You always wore mascara though. You weren't a huge...
Those were my things. I had get it, go to work in the morning. I'd have a smear of this purple, you know, eyeshadow, mascara, and lipstick, and I'm out the door.
And what color lipstick do you prefer?
Real pale. Like
a rosy mauve?
Like mauve or brownish pinks.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
That kind of color.
I mean, I like all the colors, but those are my go-tos.
I've never worn red or flashy for me.
I like a little flash. I always did. I think it's because of those dance costumes, you know, they kind of get you in a headspace. I think that's all I picked out for you this time, but we're gonna do just a little bit of blush. In the past, I've bought for my mom the Benefit Dandelion, which is a really pale pink. And I thought maybe today I'd have her try this Hourglass. This is a dim infusion. This is one of their ambient blushes. It's just the palest pink. And here's a pretty little blush brush for you. I'm going to use, I've got the Jones Road Lip and Cheek Tint. I previously reviewed English Rose, which is kind of a pale mauve.
Oh yeah, this is nice.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I picked up another one. I picked up Tawny Nude, which is a little bit deeper. Yeah, that looks nice on you.
I don't want it to look like a bruise, you know.
I don't think it's a candy pink. I don't think it's gonna do that to you.
There.
Let me see.
Fair enough.
I think that's pretty. I think you could even blend it out a little more at the top if you wanted, just to if you wanted.
Yeah, because that's what I have trouble with blushes, getting it to look.
Well, you're so fair that any pigment is going to show up right away.
Yeah.
I'm a little deeper, and so sometimes it takes a little more for me to get it to show up.
You know, it's like kind of a little doll with those little red dots.
I know. That's a cute look too. Okay. And then I want you to try one thing too. So this blush, this Dim Infusion blush that we tried, has a little bit of glow in it. But just for fun, I want you to try this highlight stick. This is from Merit too. This was also sent to me in PR. I just love it. It's a cream highlight that kind of gives you a little bit of a
Put
dewy
that right
look.
on the top?
Yeah, what I would do, I would use your finger and get it on and just right on the top of your cheekbones. It'll just give you a little bit of like dewy, fresh shine.
Dewy,
see if you like it. Just see if you like it.
That's a good thing.
I think that's nice.
Okay.
You can just pat it in and it'll eventually just kind of become one with the skin. Just like a little, just a little like that.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
It's not like a glitter highlight. It's just kind of like, gives you a little healthy glow. And you don't ever need powder because you don't have oily skin.
I don't.
Well, I have a little oily skin, so I'm gonna powder. I picked up a little mini of Kosas's Cloud Set in Breezy. I went through a whole container of their color Feathery and I always wondered if maybe that was not the right color for me, so I tried a little tiny one of a different color just to see.
This is nice.
I like the baked powder better because they often sell it in loose powder and it gets everywhere. Yeah. And I don't like that. I don't want that for me.
No.
I like a little cleaner situation, you know. Is it time for lips? Maybe try this, the Jones Road Lip and Cheek Tint. This is a color called Dusty Rose, and you can put it on your lips and your cheeks. This kind of looks like the color. That's a Dusty Rose color. Do you want to just see if oh, wait, you have this one. Yeah. Why don't you use that? Let's compare them. Yeah, that's nice. A couple years ago, I gave my mom this Lip Fetish Sheer Balm, I think is what I had, Pat McGrath's, in the color Love Supreme. I love that. When I tried it for the first time, I thought, oh, this is my mom's color for sure. And you like that one. I'm using Dusty Rose.
It feels so like replenishing. I don't know, I like it.
That's nice.
Like it doesn't dry your lips out so much.
That's it's one of my favorite formulas. These don't get a lot of hype out in the world, but I think this is one of Pat McGrath's best lipstick formulas. It's the one that I use the most. Yeah. And look at this is interesting. Yours look more pigmented than mine. Mine end up looking...
It is. I'm
like
pretty
that on
sure
you.
It's a little darker, but I can use some colors.
That's really pretty.
So
You look beautiful.
Well, there we go. We're ready for Wes Anderson.
We're gonna go sit in a dark movie theater now with our made up faces. Anything else you want to tell the good people before we sign off?
No, I just enjoy this. I enjoy your videos so much.
Aw,
It's
thanks,
so
Mom.
fun. Yeah.
It's been wonderful having my mom visit, and it's been fun to play with makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed meeting my beautiful mom, Valerie.
Nice to. I hope you're having a good day out there.
Anyway, I hope you're all doing well out there, and I hope you have a great week ahead. Thank you so much for watching. Talk soon.